A lot of people really high on this University of Southern California team, and the Trojans are good. They got a lot of returners, but I'm going to back the Stanford Cardinals today because I think this is too many points to give a good Cardinals team. Yes, they played bad against Northwestern, first road game of the year. That's never easy. Northwestern had all spring to get ready for them, all summer to get ready for them. So they came in, they didn't play well, maybe a little overconfident. I think they get grounded back more today, get back to their identity. Offensively, I think they're going to be fine. I think they're going to give USC some trouble. Let's talk about the game last year a little bit. But first, let's get to the line. Right now, oddsmakers had it about 9.5. I'm going to take them at 9.5. That's good value on Stanford, I think, getting just less than double digits. I think that's pretty good value in a game I think it's going to go down to the wire. Okay, back to that Stanford offense. Last year against USC, let's break that down real quick. Stanford, they only scored 10 points, but they gained 413 yards. But they had 2 turnovers on fumbles. USC had no turnovers. So the Cardinals they actually took the lead on a touchdown, but it got negated because of a chop block as well. They just didn't click. They got, just some bad timing, some bad 3-and-outs. But I like them today. I think offensively they got everybody back. I think they're going to move the ball, they're going to move the chains, and they're going to eat clock, and they're going to keep this game close. Defensively, so far this season, the Cardinals, not so bad. Now, they're missing 9 starters from last year, but they got a lot of guys returning that got some playing time. Plus, their linebackers are all intact, all returners. Most of them are returners, and they're tough. So look for them to do a good job to try and contain that good USC offense. So far this year, Stanford defensively, they have allowed average 11.5 points per game, 255 total yards per game, and a third down conversion rate of just under 46%. That's going to have to get better against USC. You cannot let them continue to get third down conversion, so they're going to have to do a good job. I think David Shaw is going to come in with a good game plan, especially on the offensive end, to control the clock, keep the ball moving offensively, and put up some points. Last year, USC, let's talk about them, what they did against the Cardinals offensively, and it was a really grind-out game. Against Cardinals last year, they scored 13 points off of just 291 yards and 16 first downs. USC has got some guys back this year on offense and on defense, but I just like the matchups here. I really like the matchup with the Cardinals offensively to keep the chains moving, and I think they're going to do enough on the defensive end to stop a very high-potent USC offense. Defensively, USC, they've been great. You can't really compare them to what they've done so far this year because they've totally overmatched their teams. But last year against Stanford, they allowed Hogan to pass for 285 yards and the Cardinals to rush for 128 yards. So far this season, they've actually absolutely dominated their first 2 opponents, as they should, being lower tiered competition. I don't think that's going to be the case today. I think Steve Sarkisian is going to be in for a real tight ball game. I think Stanford's going to come in with a lot of confidence, stick it right to USC. It's going to be interesting. Some interesting matchups here are going to be going on with the pass rush versus Stanford's run game, and just all sorts of scenarios that can happen. But I like the Cardinals overall to keep this game close. That's going to be my underdog play of the day in NCAA football, grabbing the points with the Cardinals, and I wish you guys luck on your football games today.